Hey everyone, I'm back. And if this is your first video that you're watching of mine, hello, my name is Ian Allen, and today I am here to talk about the recent procedure that I went through. I ended up getting a deviated septum surgery, otherwise known as a septoplasty. What that is, when a person has a deviated septum, they go into your nose. I believe the dividing line between your nose, they take a piece out of that and then fix the deviation and then put that back in there and stitch it back up so that it's no longer deviated. I don't know if I explained that right or if I have the right analogy for that, but I will leave a link in the description below to a video that I found that helped me understand it better. But the reason why I needed to do this was because back in November of last year, I had the 2020 disease, which was not fun for a little while. And depending on any virus or disease or like sinus infection or head cold you get, all it takes is one cold to mess up your septum. And unfortunately, I feel like my septum had been deviated before because apparently over 80% of the population has a deviated septum. And so I think for me, what ended up happening was it got so bad to the point where it needed to be like taken care of. So, because I noticed that whenever I would try to breathe in, one of my nostrils wouldn't go in. Like one nostril would just stay out here and the other one would go in, or vice versa. It just depended on the day. In December of last year, I went to go get that checked out, and they're like, yeah, you're going to have surgery on this, because if you don't do surgery on this, then it's just going to get worse. So jump to last Wednesday. I ended up going to the ENT to get checked out, or at least to get the procedure done. Went there at 6:30 in the morning. Surgery was at 7 and got done at 8:30. It was a very interesting procedure because when I got there, they said they had to kind of put 3 cotton balls up my nose, and it was coated in this specific, I don't know what it was called, but it's supposed to numb your face. It's supposed to numb your nose, the back of your throat, your tongue, and the whole top row of your teeth. So my whole top row of my teeth were numb, and they had 3 of these freaking cotton balls shoved up my nose. They wheeled me back, they started talking to me, and then boom, the anesthesia hit. I eventually then wake up from anesthesia.
Back to it.
Yeah, I'll give you more water, friend.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Hello, Internet. How are you doing? But my name is Nighthawk Media. English is hard right now. I'll get there. I've had deviated septum surgery, which I feel like went pretty well.
It's doing pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, good?
I feel like I came out better than last time because I don't know why. Other than underwear, I feel like I was naked the whole time to do that. It was on my surgery for right wrist surgery, and I just remember waking up like, fuck you.
How long ago was your wrist surgery?
12 years ago.
Fair.
I thought I'd have like a different like reaction to anesthesia.
Yeah.
You're actually doing pretty good.
You are. You're really coherent. Usually, our younger patients wake up in that way that you said you woke up when you were younger, where they're like, "Where the hell am I?"
I wonder if it's because we're younger, we're able to like
Yeah.
differentiate.
Our body's still trying to figure out what's going on. Instead of doing the fight and flight, now you're more of a flight than a fight. So.
We're all curious, so it's like, oh, what is that? What does that do? Please tell me so I don't die. I mean, you want to be good, but it's
All right.
Just having the time.
yeah.
All right. That's your 2 minutes of fame.
2 minutes, dude.
And I had this gauze around my nose for a while. I think, and granted, the whole reason why I had to keep that gauze around my nose was because after the surgery, it was going to be bleeding a lot, which was normal, totally normal. Day 1, I had to figure out really quickly how I'm going to eat, drink, and sleep, because a lot of people don't realize this or understand this properly, but the nose is connected to a lot more stuff in our heads than we think, because without the access to our nose, we can't eat, drink, swallow, talk, or sometimes hear properly, because the pressure and congestion is so blocked up, it will mess up some of your hearing. And that's kind of what it did for me. And one of the reasons why I wanted to do this was to, one, get it fixed, but two, to improve breathing and nasal airflow, because it also reduces congestion and sinus infections and enhances your sense of smell. So if you can't smell anything before, this might be something you might want to do. Day one wasn't too bad. It was trying to sleep was ridiculous because I don't think I went to bed until like 1 or 2 in the morning, because here's the thing. I was not allowed to blow my nose, because what they did was they put 2 plastic rubbery splints up my nose so that it could hold like, you know, the deviation in place, so that way it can actually, you know, heal, because they had to stitch it up. Since I couldn't blow my nose, basically after you get this specific like surgery done, you will kind of feel like you have a sinus infection. Like your throat will be a little bit sore because they have got to push air through your throat when they're doing the surgery so you don't die during the surgery. But you also can't breathe through your nose, and all the drainage is just getting stuck here. So basically for the next 5 days, I was not allowed to blow my nose at all. One of the biggest things that started to creep up on me was sneezing, because there would be times when I'd be like, oh God, I gotta sneeze. If I sneeze, I die. I'm done. And then I found out you could sneeze through your mouth, which is not a fun thing to do. So never do that on a date, guys. Ever. Day 2, I think, was the hardest day for me, because I woke up actually having the congestion, but couldn't do anything about it. And it was just awful. I think day 2 was the worst day, because I also had to start doing the neti pot, or like a navage type of thing, where you have like water go in through one side of your nostril and then the other side just sucks it out. I had to do that 3 times a day for 5 days. And that was the one thing that was actually able to keep me going, because without it, I probably would have blown my nose and died. Day 4 was the last day that had the most blood coming out. And I've heard that when you get this procedure, it looks like you have 2 black eyes. And I know why now, because you get so much blood loss, and it kind of affects around your eyes and everything by your eyelids, because you lose so much blood from this. Just because I had splints stitched to the inside of my nose, that doesn't mean blood was not coming and pumping through. It had to go through somewhere, so it was still coming out. And then today, I ended up getting the splints out. And I was actually able to go in earlier, because I was supposed to go in at 3 o'clock, and they said they had a 1:45 appointment available for me to go in there. So I took the 1:45, went in, boom. They took out the splints, and it felt really good to be able to breathe again. It did feel strange, because when you don't breathe for 5 days, it's like, whoa.
All right, here it comes.
Make sure you're taking some deep breaths, okay? All right.
Oh, wow.
Doing okay?
Oh yeah. I looked up some pictures online of what these look like, so I know what the hell is actually inside my body.
All right, other side. Deep breath.
Wow.
Okay. All right, they're out.
Yay. And obviously, as you can tell from my voice, my voice is still going to be a little bit kind of like this for the next couple of days. So I'm not at 100%, but I'm still able to record videos, and I'm still trying to ease myself back into it. But I wanted to specifically make this video, one, to give you all an update on what is happening, and kind of just to let you guys know that if you guys do decide to do this, or if you do want to do this, if you guys are having a hard time breathing, or someone that is known to getting lots of sinus infections, this could be the reason why. Deviated septum surgery is no joke. It is no joke. Like, I've heard people say that they would rather have all their teeth pulled out than have this specific surgery. And after going through it, I know why, because holy crap. Another thing I forgot to mention is that when those splints were pushed into your nose, for me, my whole top row of my teeth hurt a lot. Well, not a lot, but they did hurt. And it's like, you couldn't really do a whole lot of things with your facial features, or with your face. I could barely smile. Like, I could only get this out of a smile. This is all I could have gotten. And see, now I can do this. So it's the facial muscles hurt a lot. I can blow my nose. If any of you guys are wondering if you can blow your nose afterwards, the doctor will normally let you know, like, oh, you should be able to blow your nose now, but you have to do it very lightly and gently, and keep your mouth open when you do it, so that pressure can go out through your mouth. I also just wanted to give a big thank you to everyone that has been you know, being supportive, being like, oh, just take all the time you need. Hope the recovery goes well. Hope you get better. Hope you feel better. I want to say thank you to all you guys out there watching this video and who, you know, replied and liked all the posts I made and stuff. So thank you all for the kind support. And because of the support, I want to give an update for a specific project that we're working on. I believe we are going to be recording, hopefully, we are going to be recording the final episode of Five Nights at Fastcraft. And I know that this has nothing to do with any of the topic of this video, but I just want to let you guys know that we are going to be recording it tomorrow, hopefully. And if you're wondering why my voice sounds a little bit funky, this is probably why. With that being said, remember to leave a like and subscribe. If you have any thoughts, share them in the comment section down below. If you think you need to go get a septoplasty, I would definitely either go find your local ENT, you know, ear, nose, and throat doctor and get a checkup done, and hopefully everything goes well for you. If you don't, well, okay, good for you. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.